And now to that major meat recall, nearly 2 million pounds of ground beef pulled from stores and restaurants nationwide because of that possible E. coli contamination. And all of this coming before the big holiday weekend, so ABC's Dr. Richard Besser has the story this morning.
Burger lovers, beware. Ground beef sold to restaurants and retailers across the nation is believed to be contaminated with a potentially deadly strain of E. coli. It's believed the meat came from the Wolverine Packing Company in Detroit and was shipped to distributors nationwide. So far, 11 people in 4 states have been sickened. In Massachusetts, Michigan, Missouri, and Ohio.
This is an infection that can be followed with an illness characterized by bleeding and kidney failure that can be fatal.
Experts warn even getting your burger cooked medium is not sufficient to kill E. coli. Each year, over 95,000 Americans are sickened with this strain of E. coli. This particular strain is responsible for some of the most notorious outbreaks, including one linked to the Jack in the Box food chain back in the 1990s, which sickened more than 700 people, killing 4 children. Wolverine Packing Company did issue the recall and says all the meat is now out of circulation, but defended their products, saying, while none of the Wolverine packing product has tested positive for the pathogen implicated in this outbreak, the company felt it was prudent to take this voluntary recall action in response to the illnesses and initial outbreak investigation findings.
And Rich right here with us this morning. So let's get right to this. You said this is a pretty serious strain we're talking about?
It is. I've investigated outbreaks of this. In addition to stomach flu, it can cause kidney failure, and in the very young or the elderly, it can even be fatal.
We know restaurants, possibly stores as well.
Right.
Huge Memorial Day weekend coming up, big barbecue season. What do you do?
I mean, I love a cookout. This is the biggest barbecue season. If you're using a meat thermometer, you want your burgers cooked through to 160 degrees, or just make sure they're brown all the way through, and don't put them back on that plate that had the raw meat. You do that, you're going to be safe.
All right, great advice. Rich Besser here with us this morning.